Hello and welcome to Cracking the Cryptic, and I thought I couldn't let the summer go by without trying to record one video outside with a sunset just beginning and the sea in the background. I hope you can see some of that behind me, maybe or maybe not, but anyway, that's what I'm going to try and do, and we'll see what kind of merry hell this plays with the lighting and the sound, but I'm going to give it a go. And what better to do than a classic Sudoku? Now, we are, as you know, in the throes of releasing our Miracle Sudoku app, and that has caused a slight postponement to a couple of the updates on two of our earlier apps. Classic and Sandwich Sudoku both launched with the intent of 5 new puzzles every month, and we've achieved that every month until now, when we are going to bunch 10 new puzzles at the end of this month. We missed the end of last month. Sorry about that. Now, for the newer apps, both Chess and THERMO and now Miracle, we are planning a sort of slower release of updates schedule. So it'll be more quarterly updates. So we will put on in various places the schedule for those so you know what to expect. Now, this is one of the possible puzzles that is not going into the next update for the Classic app, because I'm going to try it now instead. So, I think this was at the slightly easier end of the spectrum of the puzzles that are going into the new update, and let's see how it plays. I honestly don't know what we're going to find here, so do have a go on the link below the video as usual before watching my solve. But I'm going to sit outside in a garden chair and try it now. So here we go. Let's get cracking. I can see lots of 8s. We've got 5 given 8s. 4 of them are pointing into this box and ruling out almost all the cells there. So we can put that one in. Up here in box 1, 8 is in one of those 2 cells. 8, 8, and 8. Right, they make it very easy. You didn't even need the third of those to place 8 in box 8 appropriately. 8 there, and that's all the 8s. We've placed them all apart from 2 in a little X-wing like that. Now, let's just look along the rows and columns in groups of 3 for coincident numbers. So 2 5s there gives us a 5 in one of those cells. Moving into the middle row of 3, 9. Actually, there's loads of 9s looking into the central box. You didn't need them all to place that 9. 8s are all done in the middle 3. Coming down to the bottom, 3 could be in any one of those 3 cells in box 9. 1, though, is restricted to just a couple of spots. And then looking down the columns, 1 again restricted to a couple of spots in box 1. 4, though, has 3 possible places. I'll just do columns 7, 8, 9, then I'll come back to 4, 5, 6, because there's quite a lot going on there. 5's quite restricted there. And we've got this pattern now of just columns 7 and 8. So 1 is in one of those. That actually fixes the 1. That fixes the 5. Let's get rid of the 1 in the corner there. Yeah, there's good stuff going on in these columns. And as I say, 2 is restricted to those 2 cells, I think. Yes, down the middle columns, 2 and 5 can't be here, so they have to be in box 5, in those positions. 1 has to be over here somewhere, because of this 1 and this 1, ruling out all of those cells. We haven't got any 4s and 6s looking at the middle much, so that's not so straightforward. But coming back over here, look at this 6, 9 there, 6, 9 there. 6, 9 is ruled out of all of those cells in box 3, so it forms a pair. And no, it doesn't form another pair. But 6 is in one of those, and 9 is in one of those 2. So we are getting some traction. Now 2 can't be up there, so 2 is in column 9 up there. That gets rid of that 2 possibility. Fixes 2 in box 9 and 3. Just 6 and 7 left to fill that row. 4 in box 8 is down in one of those areas. 32518. 6952. No, I'm not. 3. That 3 is ruling 3 out of those two. So 3's up there somewhere. Somewhere up there, but I don't know where. 1. Look at that. 1 into box 2. Absolutely fixed. Has been for ages. Since the very beginning, and I never noticed it. Sorry about that. That puts a 1 there. 25873 now in box 2 is placed. Box 2 is finished. 145869. No, not so. Box 3. 8 and 9. Yes, we know they're over there. This can't be 4 anymore, but 4 still has 2 possible cells. Look at 6 in box 4. It's ruled out of all of those 3 quite usefully. So it must be in one of those 2. And across the top of box 5, there's a lot of cells that can only be 4 and 7 around the place. I wonder if that's significant. I don't know, maybe not, but look, 6 now that we got that is looking straight at those 2, and we can finish box 8 as well as box 2. It's symmetrical counterpart. Right, that finishes row 7, puts the 6 there in box 4. 6132 is now in one of these 2. 6 has to be here in box 9. Are we finished with 6s? That fixes the 6-9 pair. Yes. This is now, that 6 is stopping that being a 6, so we can place 6 and 2 and 5 in box 5. We've got a 147 triple left that I do not know how to disambiguate, but let's leave it as it is. Right, 325168 yes, I can place that in box 9. And a 4-7 pair. And look, the 4 has resolved it. Excellent. Sorry, you've probably seen that before me as well. This is now a 2-9 pair, not just a 2. So we've got a 5-8-7 triple here. That one can't be the 8. Let's just take out the corner markings. 8-9-5. So this is 1 and 7 now. Not just 1. This is 3. Oops, I've accidentally left 4 in there. This is 3 and 4, not just 3. That makes this 7. There we go. And a 2-4-3 triple, but in a little sort of pattern of pairs that I can't sort out yet. Nice, and look, that 1-7 pair along here is one way of spotting that 2 goes in there. That fixes the 9-2 pair down here. And we're just almost getting done now. Haven't really run into major opposition anywhere. 429816 must be in one of those 2. And maybe I've jinxed it by saying that we were going very nicely. 3-5-1-4-5-9-8-6-3. That's 2 or 7. 9. 4. Yeah, no, it can be 4. 2, 4, or 8, I suppose. Yeah, still haven't fixed those 8s. That's annoying. Hang on, this is a naked single. That does fix the 8s. Perfect. 7-6-3-5-1, naked single to the rescue. Love it when that happens. 8 there. Sorry if you saw that ages ago. That's a good spot if you did. And we can get rid of 8 out there. And actually, this is very interesting up here. Let's just take out the corner marks. And now you can see we've got this 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 quintuple. I mean, there are other ways of spotting that this is a 9, but that's the extreme version of it. But 573 to place. Let's just remove the corner mark 5, and we get to this position, and I suspect this is where the puzzle starts getting crunchy. how are we going to resolve this? Well, one thing we could do, and I do not like doing, is using uniqueness. If I was in a competition, I wouldn't hesitate. But we are not in a situation where we know for sure that this puzzle has one unique solution. If we could assume that, then you could assume from the fact that this is 1, 7, that this pair of cells could also not be 1, 7. Because then you could not have a unique solution. So they must include the 4. That is almost certainly true, but it's not a logical solution. You can't finish this puzzle and know that it didn't have a second solution. And that's why we don't like using uniqueness in logical solving. So although I kind of know that that means that the 4's there, this is a 7, there must be some other reason why that wouldn't work. Like a 7 here must be impossible. And, oh, look at that, it's really pretty. It is, because a 7 there would force a 5 here, which puts 7 there, and the 3 that forces there leaves no possible entry for that cell. Now, what other way is there of looking at that? Yes, look, this is a Y-wing. That's what this is, hinging on this cell. This could either be 3 or 5 up here. Whichever one it is, creates a 7 in one of those two cells, and they're both looking at that cell, which therefore cannot be a 7. That is a pure Y-wing. Now, I found it through knowing that uniqueness would give me a way to disambiguate something else in the puzzle, and spotting it that way. Which, is that cheating? I don't know. It feels a bit like it, but this is the genuine kind of path to the solution here, is that spotting this is a Y-wing, putting either 3 or 5 there, forces a 7 in one of these cells, which are looking at row 8, column 2. So that cannot be a 7, that's a 5. I think that must finish us off completely. 7, 5, yeah, that box is finished. It sorts out this whole quintuple of pairs, which is a nice arrangement. Yep, box 3 is all resolved, no problem at all. Not the 3, 4 yet, but the 7, 1, that has been done by the 7 we placed. 1, 4, and 7. We knew the 4 would be there, although we hadn't proved it before. And that finished the puzzle. So I hope that gives you some perspective on how to crack a difficult ending in a classic Sudoku. And it's a nice finish with the Y-wing there. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back inside again for the next video. But I hope you enjoyed that, and see you again soon. Thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.